Do you want to know how you can use ProductTube to potentially earn more than $45 per small video you record from your phone, and if it's even worth it? Then this video is for you. My name's Michael and I love testing different ways to make money, and one platform that I have tested on and off for a while is ProductTube, but there has been some changes, so therefore I decided to record this updated ProductTube review where I'll give you an inside look and show all the details, both the pros and the cons, so you know exactly what to expect and can find out if this is the right opportunity for you or not. So let's start by going over who can join ProductTube, because ProductTube on the website you can see is available in 32 countries, it says here. It used to only be available if you lived in the US, but it has opened up to several more countries. They do not have a list here on the website of the 32 countries. That is a little bit strange, but you can see the exact countries when you join. But the only way to really find out if it's available for you or not is to go through the joining process where you can see the countries it's available in. You can join on the website, or you can download the app through the App Store or Google Play. So you can use both the website and your phone. But many of the tasks need to be done on the phone actually, so it can be a good idea to also have the app. But you can also use the website to get a good overview and everything. But I will show you inside the app because that's just more user-friendly and more modern design. So I'll show that in just a minute. But let's first talk about how you can earn as a member here. So they do describe the process quite nicely on the website. You can see you need to sign up, that's kind of obvious, but then you need to record small videos because you will get invitations, you can see, for these small video surveys they call it. Often you need to go to specific locations, so that's one thing you need to be aware of. Then you need to make sure to follow the exact instructions. This is very important because if you do not follow the exact instructions, you might not get paid and then you will have wasted your time. And then you see, once you've done that, then you upload and then you will actually get paid. And here you see some examples. For example, some of them pay $45. I've seen some that pay $50, $70 for a task. Of course, they also require a bit of effort, but what is most important to consider is always this, that when you find a task, you of course need to look at what the task is, but also you need to consider that how far you need to go to do the task, because you do need to go to specific locations as mentioned. So sometimes it might take too much time for you, or you might spend quite a bit of money in transportation, all that. So you always need to consider all this when you choose which options you want to go for. But they do pay quite well, as you can see some of the examples here. But let me now log in and then you can see how it works inside the app. As mentioned, you can also use the website to get access to the projects and get an overview and apply for the projects, because you do need to apply and then you will get approved before you can actually go do the task. But I just prefer showing inside the app because it is more modern design and just a little bit more user-friendly in my opinion. So I'll just log in now and then we can take a look. So I have now logged into the ProductTube app, and as you can see right now there are no new projects for me, and that's one thing you need to be aware of. There will not always be projects. Of course that depends on your location, in particular which country you're in. Some of the countries where it just recently opened up, there might not yet be that many projects because they don't have that many partners yet. So in some countries you might be able to find a few tasks per week. In some countries maybe a few tasks per month if you're lucky, but there's no guarantee how often you will get tasks. And as mentioned earlier, also you need to apply, so there's no guarantee you will qualify for each task also. So that's just one thing to be aware of. But this is the reason that I actually showed you some earning examples and examples of tasks before I logged in, because inside here right now you can see I don't have anyone, so I can't show you how it works. And in most cases also I'm actually not allowed to even show the exact task, because sometimes you need to go to certain locations where they shouldn't know that you're doing this research, because maybe it's like mystery shopping or something like that. So you're not allowed to publicly share information about the exact tasks also. So I couldn't have done that even if they had been here. But as you can see, I don't have anything right now inside the app. But ProductTube also does seem to sometimes maybe have another way to earn, and that is by inviting friends. This is just a little bit confusing, so I just wanted to mention that here because I've had quite a lot of questions from viewers about this because they didn't quite understand how it works. So let me just go to that section and we'll talk more about it. So inside the app there is a referral section, but also here you can see there are no new referral projects available. So right now I can't actually do anything. On the website I have seen that there is a referral section where it says, oh, you can invite people, but there's no information about how much you would earn by doing it. If you go to the FAQ section, it says that there's currently no referral program. So it seems like, that you can't actually earn by doing it right at the time of recording this video anyways, but the information about it is just a little bit confusing, because why is there a link, for example, inside the website you can share, but not inside the app, and this information. But according to the FAQ section, right now they are not offering to pay for that. So that's just one thing to be aware of. Maybe they will open up that again at some point. We'll just have to wait and see. But what is very important is, of course, to know how you can get paid before you join any earning platform. So let's talk about that next. So in the FAQ section, you can see here, if you go and see, how do I receive my rewards? So you will get your rewards in 5 business days after the project you've done has been approved. And then at any time, you can redeem them for Amazon e-gift cards or e-certificates. So basically just Amazon gift cards. And what I do like is that there is no minimum amount required, because most projects also pay quite well. So if you have completed a project, you can basically redeem right away. And you can also see there, that is what I mentioned before there. They say very clearly they currently do not offer any rewards for the referral program or for referring a friend. But anyways, here when it comes to the payout options, there are a couple of things. Like, I like that it has no minimum payout threshold, so you can just take your earnings out whenever you earn. What I don't like is that they only offer Amazon gift cards, because that can be as good as cash. Of course, I also do have a video about the best ways to earn Amazon gift cards. I'll leave a link in the top corner there. But I just prefer when platforms gives you a choice. So I think it would be great if they also offer to, for example, pay in cash and gift cards and several different gift cards. That's just my personal opinion, but this is one thing you need to be aware of. Of course, I can't guarantee that this is the only reward they offer in all countries. If you live in a country, been able to join and they offer a different reward, or only Amazon also, please share in a comment below. It would be great to hear if this also varies depending on the country, but definitely something you need to check first. Go and look in the FAQ section where you are, so see what does it actually offer for you, because there's nothing worse than spending time earning and then you're getting exciting and expecting to, for example, get paid in cash, and then you find out you can't. So that's just one thing to be aware of. Also, for example, you might live in a country like where you say, like, they don't say is it an Amazon.com, or can you also get it for Amazon in other countries. That's some information like that is lacking in my opinion. So these are just things you need to consider before you start doing tasks here. So as you can see, ProductTube definitely is a legit way to earn some extra money by doing these small videos. It can be quite fun, but you just need to choose the task wisely, not to waste your time on transportation and all that. And you need to make sure to be very thorough, because if you just make one small mistake, you might think it's not important, but they can say that it's important if there's just one tiny thing you've not done correctly, and then you will not get paid, and that is super frustrating. So that's one thing you need to be aware of. I think it's interesting. They do give quite high rewards compared to many other similar sites. I just wish they had more payout options that were a little bit more flexible. So these are the things you need to consider before deciding if this is the right opportunity for you or not. I do have a full written review also of ProductTube on my website. I will leave a link to that below, so then you can go there and check that out if you want even more details and see how to join. I also have a list of the best user testing platforms you can do, where you can do it in front of your computer, and also of the best service sites in a number of different countries. I'll leave links to that below also, so you can go there and find some great options you can do in addition to ProductTube or instead of ProductTube if you choose this is not the right option for you. So make sure to check that out through the links below. And also, if this video helped you, make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time we release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.